Okay, yeah, you're on.
Hi everyone, it's Shelly from Healthy Solutions Spice Blends. Welcome to my kitchen. Let's cook together. So today I want to introduce you to one of my favorite spice blends. It's our pork and poultry rub. This is a dry rub that works great on pork, on chicken. It even is amazing on ribs, should you want to go there. So, just to tell you a little bit about this spice blend, it is from our collection of no salt, no sugar spice blends. And it has some really great ingredients in it. It's got some, other than the dehydrated vegetables like onions and tomatoes and parsley, it's got some orange peel and cranberries in it. So it really does give it a nice taste. Now we're going to talk more about this as we get closer to Thanksgiving because that's when you really want to use this. But for today, we're going to make some grilled pork chops. So here's what we need. Some pork chops. I've got boneless ones here. And a packet of spice blends. And that is all you need. Okay. Maybe a little olive oil if you like, but not necessary. So here's what we've done. I've got the spice blend. Give you a nice close-up of that. And I'm going to use it really just as a dry rub on this. You're going to want to do both sides. And use as much or as little as you want. I really like to coat it really nicely because what I'm going to do with this is take one of these big plastic baggies. I'm going to put these in there. And I'm going to stick this in my refrigerator for at least an hour. Sometimes I leave it overnight depending on what's going on that day. So, just going to wash my hands real quick here. Some pork chops that I kept in my refrigerator overnight. Okay, so here's what they look like. I didn't add any oil to this. When I said earlier that you could use olive oil, you can coat the pork with olive oil first and then put on the breadcrumbs, the seasoning, but you really don't need to do that. So here's what we're going to do. I've got my handy dandy cast iron pan here. I'm going to turn on the stove. What I'm going to do is get a nice crust on this pork chop. So that's going to take a minute or two. While that's going on, I might as well tell you that you can find us on Facebook, YouTube, Pinterest, Instagram. We're all over. If you don't find us in your store, let your store manager know that you'd like our product to be there. In the meantime, this is going to get a nice crust on it, just to show you rather than have you hang around and watch that. I did put one in the oven earlier. So what you're going to do is you're going to get a nice crust on this. While this is doing that, preheat your oven to 375 degrees. Once it's got a nice crust on it, and since I didn't even have the pan going, you're not even going to see a crust there. Once it's got that, put it in the oven. And you're going to bake it at 375 for 15 to 20 minutes, depending on how well done you like your pork. And here, let me show you what this looks like. Here you go. Gorgeous, gorgeous piece of pork. Now you can serve this with a salad, you can serve it with rice, you can actually see how nice and juicy it is on the plate. So this is what it would look like when you've browned it nicely. I did it a little unevenly on this one, but this was one side and the other. And there you go. Hope you enjoy. If you have any questions, feel free to give me a shout. At email, you can find me at shelly@spiceblends.com. Have a great day. See you soon.